friends close, but your enemies close.
Yeah.
Infinite 5. Hey.
Yeah. Godfather, you better not cause any problem. I ain't here for the drama.
What the
Godfather.
Alexa, stop. That's the wrong song. Hey, everybody, it's Big Daddy. This is the pregame show for the Big Daddy Road Show for Super Bowl.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Wrong team.
Alexa, stop. This is ridiculous. Alexa, you're misbehaving. Jack, what's going on? You're in the back office, and look at you. You're in the attic. Cool. We're going to bring you live. Let's talk sports on the Big Daddy Road Show.
How are you?
Jesus, Jack, could you get that lighting any brighter?
Well, I'm trying to work with it, but I can't really.
Jack,
I know.
mean,
What do people want? You know, it's the sun the first time in a couple days. Look, I got some Phillies gear back there for you.
nice, because you know what? I ain't got no jersey because I'm a Jets fan. You know?
What size are you?
What size am I? That's a personal question, Jack.
I think it's a large.
Oh, Jesus, I could put that around I can do something with that. I'll hang it in the garage. How much you want for it?
I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Okay, folks, that white ghostly appearing figure in the square on the screen is Jack Neary, famous from Shot of Jack Sports. Maybe you've caught his shows. Much better than CBS pregame show. Wouldn't you agree, Jack?
I would. Well, because you know what? CBS just gives you all the watered down information. They're all hubbubbing and shaking hands, and it's just, I want to know the facts about the game. I want to know what's going to affect the game. You know what I do? I'll listen to my stuff, and I'll listen to radio. I do radio anymore.
You're digging radio for sports?
I do radio. I'll listen to, I'll listen to Colin Cowherd sometimes and see what he thinks. I like that he has guests on that aren't afraid to take chances with their opinion.
We ain't got no problems with opinions on this show.
No, not at all. But
here's my opinion. Bet the farm on the under.
You're crazy.
Well, yeah.
No, but
yeah, I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures, Jack. I need funds. I need cash.
I know, but you don't bet the under on the last game of the year.
I bet the fucking taxes on the fucking under, Jack. We're going for it.
Well, you just lost your tax return.
Well, Jack, I'm going to need a place to stay.
I told you, I have a closet for you.
How much you renting that closet out? Should I not make this bet?
I would have made no.
Happen.
Here's what.
Listen, isn't it the record? The high score? Like, you're not going to beat the high score of all these years of Super Bowls. It's not going to happen.
Okay, but that's what people said last year, and the high score ended up over 70.
Last year was what? The Eagles beat them?
Yeah.
I made a mistake and posted that nobody was going to beat Tom Brady because nobody ever beats Tom Brady. But I was proven wrong by one of the fans in the group page.
Well, what's interesting is that, Doug Peterson made a comment. They asked him during Super Bowl week, they said that this was last year, obviously. They said, hey, are you nervous? You're coaching your first Super Bowl? He's like, no. He's like, I'm not nervous at all. And they're like, why not? He goes, I was a lifetime assistant coach. He's like, I'm going to go for it. If I lose, I'll be a head coach here for a couple more years, but I'll land another assistant head coaching job somewhere. I have so many credentials. And if I win, he goes, that'll be the first one for Philly. He was playing with fuck you money. Really?
Jack, we have a surprise guest on the show. I don't have Ryan. I tried to get Ryan, but there's a surprise guest coming on the show. See if you can guess who it is just by the shirt.
It's Bruno. I already know.
Bruno. What's up, Uncle Bruno?
Getting ready.
How many hours are we to kickoff, till kickoff?
6:30, 6:45, I think it is.
Yeah, with 3 hours.
So, listen, we all know that I've chosen the Patriots, but let me explain why. I really think that if it wasn't for cheating, the Rams would probably win today. There's going to be a lot of cheating coming in from the Brady camp. That Belichick fella, he likes to cheat. So,
I don't think it's cheating.
It ain't cheating.
Well,
he's got the game. He knows what he's doing.
All right. Can you guys talk a little football? Because I'm not really up on football. I'm more of a baseball fan. Bruno, what's your prediction for the score? Can you and Jack elaborate on your feelings about
I'm saying 34-24.
34-24. Oh, by the way, guys, we got 2 viewers, so we are competing with CBS Sports on this live.
Bruno, listen. It's not going to be 34. If it's 34-20, what you're saying, 34-24, what you're saying is that this Rams team is the Jake Delhomme-led Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
No, come on. That team's best player was Steve Smith. You can find Steve Smith in a park in Wilkes-Barre right now.
What's your prediction?
My prediction is 32-30. Patriots win, Rams cover by the hook, 0.5. How nice and easy. And by the way, the Rams will be leading. They'll be up 30-29. Tom Brady will lead them down for a field goal, and they'll win the Super Bowl. How does that sound?
That's usually the script, but I hope this year it's different.
Well, I know you want
the script is. I'm sorry, Jack. The script is cheating, fellas. There's going to be a lot of cheating. There's going to be a lot of referees that are going to obviously got lots of money put in their pocket today. Watch out for the cheating, folks. I'm calling it.
Well, if you were just speaking about if you were just talking about this year, right? The team that's obviously had the referees on their side was the Rams, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Well, I don't know about obviously, guys. I mean, there's a lot of people claim that there's cheating when there's not cheating, but I'm telling you, there will be some serious cheating today.
Here's what the game comes down to. The game comes down to
cheating.
How do you cheat? It comes down to how do you act under pressure, right?
Did you just say? Did you wait a second, Bruno? Did he just say it comes down to how you cheat?
No,
I think he actually slipped.
No, it's going to come down to how you act under pressure. I did some research last night, and I saw that Tom Brady back in 2014 in the playoffs, right? They had the whole Deflategate thing going on, right? But it carried over to the next season because he won the appeal against the NFL. Do you know what the Patriots did in 2015? Under all that pressure, under all that scrutiny, all year long. Bruno, you know what they did?
Yes.
Bruno,
we're
down to one viewer.
Bruno, they won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Under all the pressure
Bruno,
of Deflategate, they won the Super Bowl.
I'm trying to put.
Everybody's bored. Everybody's bored with your whole theory that it didn't benefit them cheating. So, like with the play, I'm bored with that whole thing. There was serious cheating going on, and people should be arrested. There should be arrests at the game. I expect the troopers there and to carry out. If there's lying and cheating, that's not a good signal to the young kids of America. Bruno, I'm talking, sir. I hate to get all Howard Cosell on your ass, but this is bullshit. Kids don't cheat, and also don't drink in live. Don't do it.
Tom, aren't you? You love baseball, right?
I like the Phillies.
All right, you like the Phillies. Baseball is where you learn how to cheat. It's where I learned how to cheat.
Yes.
Ready?
Guess I learned to. You know where I learned how to cheat, Jack?
Where?
I used to be a bingo runner for the St. Gabriel's Church bingo. And one of the kids pulled me aside. He said, "You got to skim from the bag. You can't give them the full amount back in the kitchen." The school kitchen is where we used to have
I thought you were going to say.
I was like, "Wait a second, no fucking way, Jack. I'm not going to cheat." The guy's like, "If you don't cheat, you're going to make us look bad." Do you understand, Bruno? He said, "You're going to make us look bad." I was like, "It's only $5 a bag. I'm working my balls off. These ladies are fat, sitting playing bingo. They're not grateful."
Baseball, my coach told me. My coach said, if the umpire asks you if you got hit by a pitch, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I always got hit by a pitch.
All right, so you guys don't think cheating's a factor today, then?
No.
I don't think cheating's a factor. I think, like he said, the best team is going to win. Whoever's prepared is going to win.
How about the
Patriots usually get prepared. So
I wish I had Ryan here on this show. Ryan, you're missed. FYI, we did this last minute because Jack was like, he popped up in my timeline, Bruno. I was like, you know what we should do? CBS pregame show sucks balls. We should go live and have Jack bring the world up to speed on what's going on in the Patriots game today. Jack, who are the stars we should look out for today?
Stars you're looking out for today. I think it's very important that Todd Gurley.
Tom Brady.
No, Todd Gurley looks and plays healthy. That's very important.
Is he healthy? That's the question. Is he healthy? I don't think he's healthy.
Here's the
Okay, guys.
Todd Gurley
Okay.
partially tore his MCL towards the end of the season. We don't know what day, month, game. We don't know anything about it. But his carries declined. So it was kind of like that Melvin Gordon deal, right? Where the San Diego Chargers sat him out for like 3 weeks and then he was good to go. So Todd Gurley's probably going to be 85%. It's going to affect his speed. The thing with Todd Gurley is he is a good running back in space. He's not really a great running back. He's a good horse in space because then you can't stop him once he has momentum. Other players, obviously both your quarterbacks, right. Goff and Brady. They're going to matter. I think the biggest issue is that last year Tom Brady didn't have Julian Edelman. Okay, and he was clearly missed. I don't care.
That is correct. He got hurt in the beginning of the season.
Right, and he was out for the year.
Yep.
Jared Goff is going to miss Cooper Kupp. He's missed him since he's been gone. He was always his go-to safety blanket. He's a tremendous route runner, and he's the toughest receiver they have. Brandon Cooks isn't tough. Robert Woods isn't tough. Cooper Kupp will knock you down. He'll stick his hand in your face. He's a tough bastard, Cooper Kupp, and I think they're going to miss him. I think he's the biggest factor in this game.
I'm going to start a poll. I'm going to create a poll, and we're going to see if within the next 2 hours people can take my poll and do my poll, Jack. I'm hoping to get everybody on my poll.
You want your
1 second
to do your poll?
Oh, by the way, yeah, would the viewers please do my poll as quickly as possible? We only have a few hours till kickoff. There's also one special announcement. Folks, you're not looking at magic on your screen. There are 2 Brunos on your screen. One is motionless and one is full of motion. Well, the one that's full in motion, please wiggle your head or something. That's good. Okay. Hi. Okay. Now I know who the Bruno is. Okay. So what's a good poll question? What's a good poll question? Who will win the Super Bowl? Who will win?
Because that's been.
Who will win?
No, the poll question is who will get MVP of the Super Bowl?
That's a great poll question.
Who will get MVP
of the
Super Bowl? Is this still considered playoffs? I don't think this is
53
playoffs.
53.
Super Bowl L33 I don't even know what the fuck. I had to look it up. I didn't even know what 50 was. L was 50.
Roman numerals. I don't understand that.
L's 50 and then the 3 I's.
I'm
just gonna write 53 because it's America. Answer number 1. Who do you think it is, guys? Answer number 1 on the poll. Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady's definitely, his name should be on that list.
Right.
I'm going to give you my pick today.
Okay, who is it, Bruno?
And this is not racial.
Wait a second. Hold on. Why would you mention it's not racial there to say in your statement? I'm going to put the ball boy for the Patriots down as MVP. The ball boy.
The ball boy.
Okay, that's who I'm adding. You guys can add who you want. That's what I'm
ball boy you're looking for on your poll.
No, I don't want no ball boys on my poll. I want no boys on my poll. I don't want adults, male adults take it. I would like only hot females to take my poll today.
You just put the ball boy on your poll.
Yeah, because that's what I think is going to win. It has nothing to do with this. Anyway, what's your racist statement, Bruno? Go ahead, shoot.
Hang on. We're getting it on.
Is it Herschel Walker? Are you going to pull Herschel Walker? I think Herschel Walker should be on my
online
poll
right now.
How about Floyd Little? Can I put Floyd Little on my poll? He might win MVP just for being a rock star.
Isn't he
you
dead?
You can do Stuart Little.
No, Floyd Little played for the Broncos back in, I think, in the 70s. I'm putting him on the poll. He's on. Who else?
All right, there's my entry.
Okay, I'm just
Who
going
you
to
got,
post
Bruno?
my
Who do you
poll.
think?
James White, MVP, Super Bowl.
That's who I think. They stole that right.
Max Gemelli, do you want to come live and talk sports? Max Gemelli's in and saying Aaron Donald. Sorry, Max, you were too late to get on my poll with Aaron Donald. What do you think, Jack?
I think he has to think the Rams are going to win that.
I'm telling you, it's not only are the Rams going to win, it's going to be a low-scoring game. Here's my prediction for the score of the game: 7-0. 7-0 Rams. Unless the Patriots cheat.
Those animals are crushing you today, huh?
Who the hell's
Bella
Aaron Donald? He must be from the other team.
Bella Barone says, "Go Pats."
He's a defensive end. The only problem with him is,
I know.
If the quarterback on the other team held the ball, he'd have a chance. But Brady doesn't hold the ball. 2-3 seconds, it's gone. That's his average in the postseason.
That's right.
Okay.
He's been getting protection. He's been under 3 seconds unloading the ball.
Right. So how are you going to get to him? You can't get out of your stance in 3 seconds. Aaron Donald couldn't finish a KFC bucket in under 3 seconds, and he's probably good at that.
Man. Who are you picking? White. I don't even know who that is. Is that Michael White that was on my show?
He's a running back utility player.
What are the current odds? What's Vegas odds showing on the game?
Patriots 2.5 or 2.5.
Here's what's interesting though about that. Okay, usually Vegas knows who the better team is and stuff like that, right? The Rams opened as a 1-point favorite, and then it swiftly moved to a pick'em, and then there was so much money on the Patriots they moved it to 2.5. This game could end up a 1-point game.
Could.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you think about it, everybody's like, oh, the Patriots were favored by 2.5. No, they weren't. Money changed it. Vegas told you they thought the Rams were the favorite. I thought that was interesting.
Bruno, I bet the farm on the under today. So if I call you after the game and I don't hit that bet, I'm going to need to borrow some money and I'll pay juice, but I'm going to need some time.
What was the actual under? I didn't even, I forgot about what was the under over?
I thought it was 58.
It's some great. There's no way in hell the game's going to go over.
58, they're saying, Jack?
Yeah, I think it's going over. You have it over.
Yeah.
I'm saying all the money on the under. All the money on the under. Everything I got, I put my pennies from my piggy bank on this bet.
Tom's moving out.
I have taxes on the line, Bruno. I have taxes on the line. You know, no guts, no glory, fellas. I'm going Hail Mary.
So my score would bring you to 58 on the button.
Oh, and that's a push and a loss.
I know. I would go under, though.
Dude, listen, it's going to
Are you hedging bets, Bruno?
Oh, I'm in there.
It's going to start off slow. The Patriots counterpunch all the time. They never score first. They always start slow in Super Bowls. That Super Bowl they won with the Rams. People are like, oh, they won the game. Dude, they were down 14-3 forever. I think the only game that they went up on was the Carolina game. They went up early, and they got lackadaisical. And Delhomme
and they got lackadaisical near the end.
Right, near the end. I mean, last year, Philly jumped on first. Philly kept on the gas, but if you sit and think, the Atlanta Falcons, I mean, they stomped on them. Here's a fun tidbit for you. The last time the Super Bowl was in Atlanta, the Rams beat the Titans.
Well, here's the most important question. Why is the game being played in Atlanta?
I don't know. They pick a destiny.
Why is it what?
Why is the game being played in Atlanta? Why not in one of the home teams?
Because it gives you an advantage. Home field gives you an advantage.
Oh, okay. Max Gemelli says when the Giants beat the New England Patriots in Super Bowl, they sacked Brady. Law can get pressure up the middle with Donald and Sa.
They only beat Brady on a really good catch from the receiver for the New York Giants.
Yeah, Eli Manning went blind, threw the ball, and David Tyrell caught an impossible catch. I mean,
yep, impossible catch. Yep.
You know, New England, they don't want to face the fact that New England dominated the whole game. Here's what New England does. Okay, they run quick offense, right? And they wait until your linemen, however good they are, they get tired. They wait until they suck wind, right? Remember Bernard Hopkins later on in his career? He wouldn't fight the whole round. He'd fight the last 30 seconds, and it looked like he beat the hell out of you. No, you were just tired.
Right.
So they wait for a long pass when Ndamukong Suh and Donald are tired. They're going to destroy the middle of the field. The Rams have bad linebackers. They've got decent corners, right? They got Marcus Peters and I can't remember that other guy's name, but he was in Denver with Wade Phillips. All right, your linebackers are weak. New England loves the middle of the field. It's Gronk, Edelman, and when they get tired, they're going to White. It's going to be precision. If I know what to do against your weakest link, I'm not even in the league. Like, it's not.
That's right. And you know that Belichick already knows that.
He's not throwing the ball outside, and if he does, he's going to line Gronk up outside, and he's going to stick an elbow in the guy's face.
He's going to go right. He's going to go tall, right?
He's a 6'8" wrestler. He's the Undertaker with a better face.
A friend of mine sent me a great post. Too bad I couldn't put it up. It shows Yukon Cornelius and the Abominable Snowman together, and that was Edelman and Gronk.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Edelman, and that's the thing too. Edelman's annoying. Like that dude, when he gets tackled, right? He's like trying to escape the police. Like he's throwing elbows, getting tackled. Like after a while,
He's been fined, I think, 3 times this year for after tackle incidents that they've reviewed the following week, the NFL.
I didn't even know that, but the dude throws punches while he's getting tackled.
Yeah. No, he has. It's been kept pretty quiet, but the NFL at the end of the game, they review everything. And I guess some of his tackles, he's got up and he either pushed people, elbowed them, whatever, said something. And I wonder who's paying his fines, if the team is or if he's paying out his pocket.
Who is this guy we're talking about?
Julian Edelman.
He's not.
All right, Julian Edelman. Is that what his name is, Jack?
Yeah,
Yep.
I
have a message for Julian Edelman. You, sir, are a cheating cocksucker. You are not American. You should leave America now. You don't punch people. It's not boxing. This is football. You don't rake the eyes. You don't rake the face.
He is a tough
quarterback anymore.
son of a.
No, you know what? You do all those things because you know what? He's not blessed with God-given talent. Really, he's not. He's got a tremendous work ethic. The dude's like he's like a Turo Gotti, right? He get his face punched in, but every one of his fights went 12 rounds and they were slugfests. That's Edelman. He's not Mayweather where he could just point you the whole time. This dude wants a slugfest up against the ropes wherever he can get it.
But you're third and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Who do you go to? Julian Edelman.
Yeah, I mean, I like Edelman or Gronk's biggest issue. I was watching highlights last night just to kind of get a feel for both the quarterbacks, and Jared Goff he absolutely 110% needs a run game. That dude is 70% throwing the ball off the play action. And if it's not off play action, it's not that great. Like play action hides a lot of his deficiencies.
This is just breaking news, guys. Breaking news coming in. I have a picture on the screen. You see the 3 ponies?
Yeah.
Apparently, the Patriots have the ponies ready to enter the game after halftime to proceed with the cheating. The ponies are very strong. They look weak. They look friendly. They bite and they cheat. They are going to be playing for the line after the halftime show. With who's playing halftime show today?
More on 5.
We're on 5. Okay, yeah, that's a good reason to watch a half-hour Netflix special during halftime today. Where the hell was Madonna? Hey, what's Max saying? Don't be talking stuff on Mark Calloway.
Mark Calloway.
Can I ask you one more question too? This has nothing to do with football. Well, it is. It's kind of involving football because it's the Rams cheerleaders.
Yes, this first time in ever.
Who are first time ever that at least is known. I think there was some male cheerleaders back in the Roman Coliseum games.
He's already lighting up. I'm waiting for the victory cigar. He's already lighting up.
The male cheerleaders, Jack. You have no opinion?
Why?
They why not? Be happy. You
No,
know,
sure.
these guys.
Sure, get them to cheer
Listen,
at the WNBA games.
I have inside information from a cheerleader. I spoke with a cheerleader, and she said that, do you realize the advantage that the cheerleading squad for the Rams has having a strong man in their lineup?
That's about the only strong man they're going to have in their lineup today.
I don't like.
Oh, ouch. I'm looking for a picture right now.
I guess male cheerleaders. I don't know, man. Like, it's like
Sounds like you have a thing.
NFL cheerleaders get paid, or I know the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. So I mean, Los Angeles cheerleaders probably get paid pretty well. They pay $30,000 a year. Like, the whole job is to sell the event. Right?
And they're only good for 3 years. You're 3 years and out. That's it.
Right. You know, like, I don't know. Maybe I could sell the event with male cheerleaders. It's kind of like, I don't know.
Well, there are girls in the stands too, guys. You might be catching your buddy there. He's slipping my mind right now.
Let me just tell my audience and America this one thing. You are magic. Don't ever apologize for the fire in you. You hear me? That's word porn, Jack. That's word porn.
Word porn. You are magic. Don't ever apologize for the fire. It looks like a bumper sticker.
That better be a long bumper. Max says that Mark Calloway is the Undertaker. I didn't know that. I learned something new on the show today.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I love his eyeshadow. He wears excellent eyeshadow, the Undertaker.
Oh, shit. Hey, Bruno, do you have a big Italian spread going today? We got like hors d'oeuvres?
Yeah, we do. I go into a buddy's house.
You're going to a buddy's house? Are you home or are you up north?
I got ribs. I'm at home right now. I got home from snowmobiling a little while ago. And we got ribs in the
chicken
oven.
wings, Jack. What are you doing?
Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just hanging out at home. I've got work later, so I'll be doing
you have work later? Wait a minute, you got work later?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come out. Are you working the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I work every day.
No, but are you working the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Well,
so you're at the bar? No.
Yeah, it all depends. Like, it all depends whether, if there's a bunch of pro, Patriot or Rams there and they want to watch it, then we'll start a little bit later. But, yeah, I work it.
Big shout out to our troops in the American Armed Services. Bruno, help me out. Army, Navy, Air Force.
Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard.
Coast Guard and Merchant Marines, and all you people that are working for the government. I know yous are out there. These guys are out there protecting America. Thank you. But that one guy that's messing with my show on Facebook with the views, showing currently 3 views. Does anybody on the planet believe that for a second? I don't. I got more people watching this show, Jack. I was looking at my subscriber base on my website.
Yeah.
3,200 people on the website alone. 7,000 people, 5,000 actively watching the Big Daddy Road Show on Facebook, 5,000 active viewers. On YouTube, it's really weak. I'm new on YouTube. We need some help out there if you guys could share my YouTubes. And would you also take my poll? Tonight, I'm asking everybody to not grab onto my poll. I'm asking you guys.
There you go. Grab onto the poll.
I'm all confused. It's a busy day. It's Super Bowl 53. That's L with 3 capital I's. Somebody should be teaching Americans the Roman numerals because I was stumped. I had to look it up. I didn't know.
We can't even get on the.
Was I the only one? Was I the only one? Bruno's the only guy that comes live on the show and still makes comments in the comment section of the show. Why did we lose Bruno? Did we lose him?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Prick didn't even say goodbye.
He just left.
Waiting to go live. Bruno, are you in the back office? I think you have to. Wait a second. There he is. Okay. What happened? That was as soon as we started talking about the government, Jack.
I know, that's why I refuse to talk about them.
Kick me out. They don't like me.
Whether you stick up for them or you talk about them, they kick you off. I won't say a word.
Hey, Bruno, do you see the show? Do you have another device showing the show? What color back screen does it show? Is it blue?
You have no. You've got What do you mean back screen? No, I'm on gray. Gray in the show. It's completely gray.
Okay, because on my screen it's showing blue. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's gray. I got Jack now since I came back. So you're on top, Jack's there, and now I'm at the bottom in the little viewer.
That's where I am.
I wonder if the winner is going to go to the White House.
I don't know. The Red Sox scheduled it until May 8th. Their opening day is somewhere in that vicinity.
Bruno,
they must be opening up in near Washington, maybe.
Are there any of your teams that are losing, like not champions currently?
No. Well, the Bruins won the cup a few years ago, and they're doing decent this year. Today, the Bruins won. Celtics are on now, so we could have like a sweep today.
The Celtics are going to win, but we're taking Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving's going to be gone. He's already bitching and complaining.
Going to the Knicks, baby.
Yep. He's going for the cash.
I
have to ask you about the mustache today, Jack. What's going on? It's a little bit weak.
I just left
it
down.
You doing a little Fu Manchu?
I just left it down. When I go, because I work all the time, so I kind of just left it down.
You look Asian when you do that. You look like an Asian. Is that politically correct?
He looks like a karate sensei.
Asian. I look like the fattest Asian ever. I'm just stealing bowls of wonton off people's tables.
You should consider becoming a sumo. You should consider becoming a sumo wrestler, Jack.
I'm a rice shoveling Asian. That's what I am. Just constantly. Oh, you done with that? I'll take some of that.
All right, guys. Last thoughts on the game. I hope you guys have fun tonight. I hope everybody watching the game. It's 4:00. Kickoff is what? 6:30.
6:40 is kickoff.
Whenever they get done selling the propaganda, that's when
when everything when all the advertisement and stuff. $5 million in a 30-second spot this year, and they sold them out. And all the LA B actors and D actors and C actors are not going to watch the game. They're protesting it for Colin Kaepernick.
Who's this Colin Kaepernick fellow?
Colin Kaepernick. He's the one that started the Take a Knee revolution. And it wasn't even about. It was about the cops' abuse.
Are we still on that fucking kneeling thing, Jack?
He's the guy that proves America can't read.
That's right.
But that's what he is,
Jack,
right? It's about
Jack, is this just all part? Huh? Is this all just part of the NFL's drama, like making it like a soap opera? Is that what we're doing here? We're just selling, how much more can we milk this kneeling, Bruno?
Here's what's interesting about this. I want to state this, right? Nike signed Colin Kaepernick, okay? And everybody went crazy. But what you don't understand is that 7 months before they signed Colin Kaepernick, Nike signed a deal with Army, right, to do a whole new to combine their jersey, their one jersey with the West Point jersey, right? But here's the thing: Colin Kaepernick was signed before that. You don't think he was in the meetings and they were letting him know like the backlash, dude? They're all in it.
Jack, what is with this bullshit conspiracy stuff you're spewing on the show now?
Conspiracy. Those are all
not conspiracy. Those are true facts.
That's a fact. Kaepernick was signed before they signed the military thing. You know that Nike briefed the military on that whole thing because it was going to be a controversial thing. Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's why they dropped him.
By the way, Nike's stock went up to $84 the next day, and it's never been that high since.
Right.
I don't know what any of this means. Does that mean I got to buy Nikes now and not my Adidas? I don't know what that means.
You could buy Nike now. It's So at around $76, and once this China deal gets figured out, it'll probably be back in the 80s. So if you want to make a quick $4,
What's the China deal? What's going on with China?
there's the trade war going on, or there's something
Trade
going on,
wars.
but it's not really a war. It's just they haven't figured out the parameters. But once they
Right.
figure that out,
Wait a second. There's a
Nike
war
will be
going on right
10
now?
points, nothing again.
Trade war.
They're going to start the draft, aren't they? This is all going to go downhill very fast. This is a slippery slope, fellas. You start kneeling, and then you start World War III. China and America is in apparently a war, and I wasn't even aware of it. Where the hell was? Oh, by the way, folks, I just want to mention on the Friday night free for all, which is happening every Friday night for the most part, except for Fridays I don't feel like working, which I'll mention prior to Friday that I don't want to work. The strain of the month is called. No, I can never remember the strain of the month, Bruno. Space
Yeah.
Queen.
Ryan
Space-
usually butts in at that.
Ryan is not around. We miss you, Ryan. We did this last minute because Jack seemed funny to me when he replied to my private message. So I was like, hey, Jack, you want to go live? And then, Jack, aren't you going live on your own show after this?
I am. I'm going live at 5. I'm gonna brief everybody. I'm just gonna do like a quick 10-minute. I'm gonna talk about what I think about the game. I'll give you a few more. I gave a few tidbits here, but I have other things that I want to talk about. I don't want to, like you were saying, CBS. They talk, oh, can Tom Brady win? They do this whole parade, and then they parade the other team, and they bring the commentators on. And they pat each other on the back, and then there's another parade they send through. I want the nuts, I want the bolts, and I want a prediction.
You know what I had to go and suffer through with CBS Sports today? Bruno, are you okay? You look
I'm
like
fine.
you're
Bowling.
Jesus Christ. You come live and you're yawning live? Like, thanks for being professional, Uncle Bruno.
I'm actually
Guys,
looking at something on the front of my computer.
No yawning.
You should have at least covered your mouth with the hat, right? Promote the team.
Are you on Space Queen right now?
Yeah, I just was loading that strain.
I was
I'm
just
looking up.
talking.
There we
I
go.
wonder if
Console's out.
people who smoke legal cannabis in America enjoy the Super Bowl better than people who do not smoke cannabis. I'm wondering what the game. Bruno, don't be jinxing your team with that friggin' hat. You're wiggling your hat to try and get attention on your team.
That was
Jesus.
last year's.
Bruno, put that hat back on. Your
That
hair
was
is
last-
ridiculous.
That was 2 years
Bruno.
ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. How's the Eagles treating you last year?
They should have had
Wait a
last year's
second.
hat too.
Wait a second, Jack. Has the Patriots been in every Super Bowl for the last 10 years?
They've been in 8. They've been 9 in the last
20.
20 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 5 rings on his hand already. Seriously, Bruno, does Tom Brady need another fucking ring? I mean, shouldn't
Yes,
he
that's what he
donate it?
plays for. Did you hear what he said today? That's what I play for. I play for the ring.
Now, you tell him he should donate his ring to charity. That ring is at
He
this
probably
point.
will when he retires.
No,
He can't
not when he
donate to
retires.
charity. He's married.
It's going to go. That ring will go in a pawn shop down the road.
Wouldn't that be great?
Wow.
Tom Brady retires, and he's been dieting for so long, he just goes off the cliff. You see him in Atlantic City smoking cigars, drinking scotch, right? 15 years from now,
Pizza.
because he doesn't have a ring to play for. He's just sitting there fucking pounding the machines.
He actually wants to coach. So guess what? He as much as he's going to be a family man, he's going to end up probably coaching a team.
I like to see my athletes end up like Joe Namath.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, come on. Come on TV, come on Monday Night Football. I love you.
Yeah, he's drunk, molesting Susie Colbert, thinking he's in Las Vegas because he could do that to a cocktail waitress. Right? You know who I am. I predicted a win 20 years ago. That's what I want to see happen to Tom Brady. I want to see just a cliff. He develops an underbelly. Right? Giselle divorces him. I just want to see the back end go bad.
You want him? He's such a goat. Like you want him.
TMZ spots Giselle and Tom Brady in the Bahamas and with the pot bellies.
Yeah, they're just smoking crack, carrying those coffee cans outside of Bally's or something because they lost their shirts. I want to see that happen. That's interesting to me. It won't, because he's a professional, and the dude, he's strict on his diet, and he's like, dude, think about this. That guy doesn't eat potatoes all year. You think you're gonna beat him?
Have you seen any of the Tommy time?
I've seen I've seen parts of Tom versus Time, but like,
Yeah, there's a couple of new ones.
There are head nutritionists in this country that say they can't stick to his diet. They can't do it. They actually get angry. Like, that dude gets angry Monday through Thursday, and then every day he gets past it. Like, that dude, he won't eat a French fry. He'll take, how you order the bun off of your burger a couple months of the year? That's all that guy does. And he asks for extra avocados, too.
Yeah.
I'm been heavy into avocados this month with onions.
Avocados and onions are phenomenal. But that dude just, he just looks at a French fry with disdain in his eyes. That's what,
Poison.
Right? Like, if he saw me drinking a beer, he would just look at me like, "Oh, you drink beer." Like, what the hell do you think the fishermen up in Boston do? That's all they do, is they get tanked and they go catch your fish, Tom. That's what they do. Right? What hits your plate is from those drunken guys.
This show's just about to get better talking football, and we'll finish up with my bud, my sidekick. He's coming live, and he's got to talk some football, and he's going to get this conversation really lit up. It's Ryan on the Big Daddy Road Show. What's going on, Ryan? What's your prediction for the football game? Will Brady cheat today?
Nah, I don't think so.
Did you hear about the ponies that are going to play for the defensive line of the Patriots today?
No, I was actually at a viewing for the past hour.
Oh, that's depressing. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
And now back to the ponies. The ponies are trick ponies, Ryan. They're gonna be using trickery. They're you think they're slow, but they're fast like lightning. They shit on the field. Of course, that's the problem with slipping. The other football players will not be used to having pony shit on the field during the Super Bowl. So look out for that. There's always that. Belichick is probably going to rub shit in the opposing team's players' eyes. I would keep camera on Belichick at all times during the football game today.
No, wait till the end of the game. He'll have some shit in his hand when he goes and shakes the other guy's hand.
What's the odds of Belichick coming out in an outfit that looks presentable today during the Super Bowl?
Oh, that could be a good poll question. That could be another good poll question. How will he come out? Will he come out with the old sweatshirt with the cut sleeves, or will he come out professional today?
I think if he comes out with the cut sleeves,
I bet he comes out with the cut to the sweatshirt with the cut sleeves.
Here's the
He's
thing.
Going to go full.
Here's what Belichick does, right? If you noticed over the past couple of years, right? He coaches the game the way a coach should look, but he's been heading to the press conferences now suit and tie.
Yes.
Right. So somewhere along the lines, Kraft probably pulled
They
him
just
aside and
lost
said,
Ryan.
"Hey, listen, you're successful, right? And I know that looking like an idiot has been a part of it. But go to the press conferences and like he's got hits on YouTube for how he treats reporters. He doesn't treat them poorly, but he gives them like snide comments.
He gives the guy goes, so what's up with the injury for Brady? I haven't talked to the staff yet. We'll see next week. We'll see what happens next Sunday.
Yeah, they go, hey, could you give us any insight on Tom's injury? And he's like,
yeah,
I'm not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor. We're like, yeah, we know you're not a doctor. We just thought maybe you fucking talked to the guy, huh? Like, did you know?
But this Super Bowl, he was more animated during Super Bowl week than he ever has been in any other Super Bowl he's been in. So you're right. Maybe Kraft told him to get out there and promote.
He's kind of switching. The front end of your career, right? You can do a lot of things, but you could kind of be a kid. Right, but if you're growing up through the media, right, and you want to be statesman-like towards the end, especially if you've been super successful. Greg Popovich, right, when he first started, he didn't care, really what he would go to jumpsuit. He would wear jumpsuits at the press conference. Now he's put on a suit but no tie now.
Yeah,
it's dress for the job that you want. That's what it really comes down to. Right? You want to be
another good poll question. Who was the best dressed NFL coach, and we're going back now for many, many years, but he was always best dressed. Anybody know that except for Jack? I know Jack knows it.
I actually don't know. If I were to say best dressed in college, I'd say what's Bear Bryant was like dressed.
Tom Landry.
Tom Landry was dressed. Oh, Dallas.
Yep, always with the top coat. Always had the top coat. He was always dressed. Go back to old films. You'll see that.
He wore hats like this.
Yeah, exactly. He wore hats exactly right.
Let me put this. Tom Landry always showed up.
Ryan.
Like this, man.
Exactly.
Ryan. Tom Landry
Yes.
showed up and he was ready to go.
There you go. You got the hat there.
Ryan, looking at Jack right now with the hat. Can you see Jack?
I cannot see his hat. It's cut off.
Okay, well, you'll just have to agree with me that he makes a statement for never wearing a hat like that ever.
I could go to Puerto Rico right now. Look at this.
He looks pretty good with the cigar and the hat. He'll fit right in. Exactly
I'm
right.
going to Cuba. I'm gonna go work a deal for us.
Ryan, what's your prediction for the game today? And can you talk some sports with Bruno and Ryan?
Let's see. I think the Patriots are going to win. A lot of people saying that the Patriots are going to win, but it's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be close.
Do you think it's going to be over or under at 58? Is it 58, Jack?
It's 58,
58.
I believe.
Yeah, it is.
I'm thinking.
Ryan?
I'm calling the Patriots to win 35-17.
So
That'll
I'm
be
the
a good
only one that has
defensive game.
to score at 7-0. I'm the only one that has the balls to say 7-0.
Yep.
Rams.
7-0.
You guys won't be fucking laughing when the score is 7-0 in a couple hours. I'll tell you
You might
that.
have 7-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah,
I'm not arguing that it's not going to be 7-0. At one point in time, you'll have a 7-0 score.
That's correct.
Yeah. What? Maybe you'll have a 6-0 score.
Could have field goals. You could have a 9-0 game. All field goals.
I hate
Lusso
field
is-
goals. They should
Can we
have to
do
go
a
fourth
can we
down
do a
everywhere.
block? Listen, can we do a block somehow? Just the four of us. Can you do a 4-person block thing?
No.
What do you call those things?
A 4-person
more
block.
squares?
You mean Super Bowl squares? No.
Why not? Let's just do 4 squares. Here's what the squares will say. Win the first quarter or lose first quarter, second, third, and fourth.
You can do that.
$5,000 a square, Jack. Are you in?
No. $5,000 a square. You lost your house. How am I sure you're gonna pay up?
It's not the house, it's the taxes. I still have time to call Bruno, get a guy, get some cash, pay the taxes, and get the bet for next week's, I guess, basketball game. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pick it up.
They'll be getting to your front door.
You know what the
I'm
sad
gonna-
part of today? You know what the sad part of today is going to be? Football's going to be over for a few months.
No, but
Yeah,
that's
but
good, though.
baseball's
Listen to me.
coming.
Listen, football being over for a couple months is nice. And I'm gonna tell you why. You get to kind of, take in the whole season. I know. I don't. Do you play fantasy?
I
think we
haven't in the
lost
past
Brian.
couple of years. I have.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, you get those couple months to decompress, and then it gives you, like, baseball and college basketball is the next thing. March Madness is phenomenal.
March Madness coming up. That's right.
And we walk into March Madness. Usually there's a big boxing match that happens. You got the Kentucky Derby coming. It gives you totally different, things. It gives you different sports angles. Like, it's nice
That's
to decompress after a while.
That is true.
And then
Can we
by the
finish
time,
the game? I'm sorry, Jack.
oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but can we finish on the top 3 ways that the Patriots are going to cheat today? Come up with something new and fresh. What's the best cheating advice you'd give the Patriots?
The goat is on. The goat took extra hay in some of the Space Queen additive.
Jack's not having any of this.
They should have. What they did was they contacted the guy who was going to be setting up the Rams cleats.
Hey, actually, they got the guy supposedly that was doing the laser in the Kansas City game. Supposedly, did you guys read any of that?
Yeah, that guy can't hang around cats anymore or anything.
He's outlawed. He can't own a laser.
Oh, you can't own a laser.
Can't own
You can't go to the SPCA
And
in the cat room.
he's banned. He's banned.
But the CIA really kind of likes this guy.
Really?
Can
Yeah,
you?
absolutely.
Patriot
'Cause he could-
haters, CSCIAs, Patriots haters.
They're gonna have that guy solve the Kennedy case finally.
That could. Wouldn't that be crazy though if the Rams are winning and the Patriots pace a hitman to like knock out their biggest receiver or something? Just shoot him in the knee. Nothing. I mean, we really need to get ratings up. Super Bowl's taking a hit because of the whole kneeling thing. So I predict that the Patriots will shoot one of the Rams players from probably the cheap seats. Is this a dome we're playing in?
Yes, it's
indoors.
closed. It's
Is it
closed.
closed? They're
They
closing
closed it. Yeah, they closed it.
You know what I predict?
Is that a
I predict-
factor in the
I predict
game?
The Rams victory. You know why I predict the Rams victory? Because I think the Rams called the Falcons, and it's the Falcon Stadium, and the Falcons got beat by the Patriots a couple years ago. Right? They're messing up the signals. They're doing everything.
I don't even know. How would you? What's the audience like? Is it just all celebrities or is it fans?
So this is a cool story, actually. I know one person that's gonna be there. I don't personally know him, but I guess this kid, he's a little bit slower. I don't know what form of slower, but he is, and he works with the Clemson program because he likes to, be like the towel boy. He's kind of like the Bobby Boucher of their program, and so the Clemson coach, God, his name escapes me right now, but he bought him tickets to the Super Bowl, so that kid's going with like his parents and stuff.
Didn't